Where in the hell did this movie come from? Did you guys know about this movie? Because I sure as hell know I didn't know anything about it. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV, and if there's one thing that I like, it's surprises. And I'll tell you, this movie was a goddamn surprise to me. I didn't know anything about it. When I say like knowing nothing, I meant I did not even know this movie existed at all. And I just happened to be kind of flipping through YouTube today, and it just randomly came up on my feed, and I watched the trailer, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, where the hell has this movie been? So I was saying the whole time, I said, I hope this movie is as good as the trailer's making it look. And I'll tell you, it is. This movie is fantastic. Let me get through the fucking shit here first. It's directed by Rodman Flender. If you do like a search on this guy, he has been like in and around for a long time. He does a ton of TV shows. Like, this guy's got some chops on him, man, as far as directing goes. So right there, you know this movie is going to be in good hands. And then it stars just like a bunch of people I've never even seen before. Jake Canavell, Angelique Rivera, Sarah Yarkin are the main stars. And basically, a synopsis. Eat Brains Love is a laugh-out-loud, funny, surprisingly romantic zombie road trip movie filled with heart. Okay, and brains. Okay, don't let the romantic part like steer you away from this movie, okay? Because yes, basically the first act is we find out there's an outbreak, okay? And these aren't your typical zombies. You get the virus not from biting each other, but from sex, okay? So it's a sexually transmitted virus, and you don't always stay as a zombie. When you calm down, you go back to normal. It's just when you rage out kind of thing, or when you get hungry. And I loved it. I thought, wow, this is like a different take on the whole zombie genre. And like these two kids in the movie, like it's in high school here, Jake and Amanda. Amanda's kind of like the hot chick in the school, and Jake's kind of like, not the nerd, but, you know, he's like a slacker, you know, dismotivated, doesn't do very well in school kind of guy. And they both have this disease, and they don't know it yet. It's like, you know what I mean? Because they both had sex with other people, not each other, and it's like, okay, and it's the first scene, the opening scene, Jake's having a dream about having sex with Amanda, okay? And I mean, this movie is fucking funny, okay? Like, I'm telling you, it's laugh out loud funny, just like it says in the description. There was quite a few times I was howling, and, you know, I kind of questioned maybe very, very early on whether or not this was going to be, like, gory or not. I thought it might just be, you know, the odd spot here and there, you know, more of a teeny bopper kind of a zombie flick. And I'm telling you, when the zombie shit starts and the gore starts, and I'm telling you, there is a shit ton of gore in this movie, okay? So if you are a fucking zombie/gore fan, watch this movie. I'm telling you, we're talking practical, close up, like Tom Savini style fucking gore. Like when they rip your throat out, like I'm saying, it's like the camera is right here and it's like ripping your throat with like skin. And when they're eating the guts, it's just, I was like, holy fuck. Like, how have I not heard about this movie before? So anyways, the first act is these two kids find out that they are now, you know, officially zombies, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And then they're also being chased by these two government agents. The one girl who I kind of recognize is Sarah Yarkin. Her name is Cass. And you know what I loved about this movie is it totally takes like scenes and characters from other movies, and it doesn't try and, like, it doesn't take itself seriously, this movie, which makes it so fantastic because it knows it's ripping off other movies and using other movies' ideas, and there's a shit ton of like Easter eggs and nods to like zombie movies and like Aliens and Stranger Things. Point in case is this Sarah Yarkin character, Cass. I mean, she's like a cross between Ripley from Aliens and Eleven from Stranger Things. And they even say that in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, I don't know. It's a good fucking movie, man. Like, I cannot believe I didn't even hear anything about this movie. I don't know how it slipped under the radar, but anyways, first act is them finding out that they're zombies. Second act is them kind of, you know, on the run because they've got these two government agents after them. And then they come across these two lesbians that take them in, Grace and Summer. And it's like, it's great because, you know they have to eat people, or I guess, you know, squirrels or other animals. So what do? They go after the fucking derelicts of society, like rapists and pedophiles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they fucking eat them. It's crazy, and it's gory, and it's good. There's a dining room scene in the second act where they eat this rapist pedophile guy. And I mean, they just tear him to shreds. And I'm telling you, if you're a man and you watch this scene, like, this guy deserves it. His character does, for sure. He gets absolutely deserves what he gets done to him. But I mean, wow. They don't hold anything back. And when they pull the lettuce leaf off, when this guy's on the table, you'll know exactly what I mean. And it was like, Jesus, guys, this is like fantastic. Like, they didn't hold anything back in this movie as far as gore and stuff. The only thing this movie didn't have, and I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, there was no nudity. I thought for a couple times there might have been a couple boob shots, but that's just me being a guy. But I tell you, man, this movie has everything in it, and it doesn't take itself seriously, and goddamn does it ever work, and it leaves itself wide open for a sequel. And I'll be honest, not very often do I say I want to see a sequel. I honestly want to see, you know, how this movie progresses and where they go from here. I really hope that, you know, I'm just the only one that didn't hear about this. Hopefully it's doing well, because I want to see more of this movie, and I want to see more of these characters. So, whew, it was a nice surprise, let me tell you. So anyways, it's called Eat Brains Love. It's out now. To give it a rating, I'm going to give this like a 7.5, like a really strong 7.5. Again, I sound like a broken record, and I say this too much, but there was a few scenes where it just the dialogue where it seemed like they just kind of extended it because they had a cool story, you know what I mean? But they just didn't have enough of a cool story. So they kind of extended some of the, you know, the dialogue scenes out when they could have shortened them up. This movie is 1 hour and 27 minutes. And I'm saying I know it's only 7 minutes, but they could have shaved this down to 1 hour and 20, and it would have kept the pacing going just that much better. But I mean, other than that, I don't have anything else bad to say about this flick. It's fucking great. So anyways, check it out. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. If you haven't, go rent it. Honestly, go rent this movie. Watch VFW first. Okay, I just put a review up for that. Go watch that movie first, and then watch this one. And then get back to me and let me know what you think. But it's called Eat Brains Love. I guarantee you will fucking love it. Just for the gore scenes alone, I was like, Jesus, this is fantastic. So anyways, let me know what you think if you've seen it. If you haven't, go rent it. Come back, let me know what you think, guys. And as always, stay scared.